Hey guys, it's Ellen here for this Sunday short. I'm going to show you how I took this bouquet and just did a quick little watercolor study of it. I'm just going to show you my technique using a couple of brushes. I used a Princeton Neptune half-inch oval and a Princeton number 8 Velvet Touch Series brush. Just some watercolor, just staring at the paint, the bouquet straight down and just seeing what I observe. And not necessarily having it in the same order, as you see here, it's different. But that's what you do. You do your creativity, you just kind of move things around and change it around and just figure out where you want it. So I hope you enjoy this little short. And if you have any questions in the comment section, please don't forget to hit the bell notification button to know my tutorial's up. Okay guys, let's go. Okay, so I have this lovely bouquet of flowers that was given to me by my aunt for a belated birthday present the other day, and I thought it'd be great to do a quick little demonstration of me painting some watercolors and how I would interpret this bouquet on a painting and a piece of paper. So Now I have some brilliant orange, mixing in with some yellow, just to make this nice pretty orange color. As you can see, those little orange mini mums that are in the bouquet. I'm just going to paint with the same brush again and just interpret the mums that go around the bouquet. And yeah, just add some more orange, yellow colors just to brighten up the design on my page and show you the colors that we were in the bouquet. Here I'm just added in some more greens, just some stems coming down, and obviously you don't see them in the bouquet, but like I said, it's an inspiration, it's interpretation. You add whatever you feel like. I'm wanting to cascade some greens and some browns down. I'll probably pull in some more yellows in between that, the mums, and then I'll probably put some more greens on the other side as well. And here I'm adding some much darker tone value greens just to pop up the colors because they seem kind of pale. And I'll go back in to the sunflower and add some deeper yellows, and again I'll add some more blue greens next to the roses to really liven up the roses. Once I filled in all my browns, and greens, I add in the dark brown, blackish color that's the center of the sunflower. I basically added a little bit of black wash to my burnt umber to make it really dark, so it doesn't bleed a lot, but it bleeds a little bit into the watercolor yellow sunflower. If it bleeds too much, it's going to look kind of wonky. I just want it to bleed just a touch, and I'll go ahead and add some more dark greens to the sunflower stem that's on the side. And then again, just a little more dark blue, green leaves just to punch up the design a little more. And I'll grab my Princeton 8 long round Velvet Touch Series brush, and I'll go back in and make a deeper value of the blush color that I did, and I'll add some more, again, those strokes to make it a little bit darker, to just pull out that rose, make it more alive. It's looking kind of flat and washed out, so I'm going to just go in there and add some deeper colors. As you can see, my blush is a little more pink than the actual bouquet, but that's what I wanted to do. So you can interpret it any way you want. I just felt like it needed to have a differentiation of color between the yellows and the orange. And then I'm going to play around adding some of that color up in the little stems that are on the top left and the bottom right, just to, you know, give a little something something. You know, you always don't have to add, you can add whatever you want in your bouquets and your paintings to make it seem more like what you're looking for to achieve. I wanted some more blushes in here. I could add a different color if I wanted to, but I wanted to do that. This is where you have artistic expression and changing things around. Now I'm going to go in and add some more of those, just some, with my Velvet Touch brush, some just green sprays that are coming up from the left and the right. Again, just my interpretation and my expression of how I want this design to look. You know, you can add bits and tidbits of whatever you want. I'll add maybe some veins into the those sage leaves. Play around with, you know, adding a little more color in between the flowers as well. And that's that. And that's how I interpreted that bouquet. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments section. Also, please don't forget to check out my Patreon. I have exclusive tutorials there on Thursdays, ad-free videos, and traceables. You see I'm tweaking the flowers here a little bit, and I'll just keep doing that until I feel like it's finished. But this is how you can interpret a bouquet pretty quickly in a little sketch. I hope you enjoy this. Take care, guys, and I'll speak to you soon.